The East Hamilton Tigers will be traveling to Rendon, Texas this weekend to face the Toros. And after a disappointing 26-21 loss to Rosenberg High, the Tigers are definitely going to be looking to bounce back this weekend against the 0-2 Toros. And here we go as the 5'11" Jackson Steele is under center to take the first snap of the game. Nguyen runs it up the middle for a 4-yard gain. And on 3rd and 6, Steele drops back and is sacked. So we have to punt the ball away, but we get the ball back at our 20-yard line. And we're in shotgun formation. Kenny is wide open in the middle, and we pass it right to him for a 10-yard gain and the first down. And Steele drops back in the pocket and throws a great pass to Weisbecker for the first down. And Steele's been off to a great start today as he's been completing his passes with deadly accuracy as he is leading the team down the field to start the game. And he leads Kenny perfectly right into open field, and we are at the Toros 20. We line up in the shotgun on 3rd and 10, and we dump it off to our fullback, Vite. And he is just short of the first down, but we will go for it on 4th and 1. And Nguyen just powers it in there and just barely gets the first down. And we're only in the first quarter here, but as you can see, things are starting to get heated up here. And in an intense game like this, it's all you can expect. And Nguyen powers it up the middle, and we get the touchdown on the board, 7-0. Now Steele rolls out of the pocket and makes a perfect pass to Heddleston on the curl route to get the first down. It's 3rd and 16 here as we're in the second quarter, and ooh, Heddleston just drops the pass. Perfect pass, and it could have been a huge play, but we are unable to come up with the catch. Our defense is able to hold them, but as you can see here, we get the ball back, and Steele gets sacked as he tries to scramble out of the pocket for a rush. And another sack, so that's back-to-back sacks. And that is one of the main things that's been killing our drives this year is the sacks. So as we get the ball back a little later in the game, we hand it off to Nguyen on the draw play. He runs it up the middle for a 6-yard gain. Steele rolls out and he finds Kenny wide open as he just beats the cornerback and he catches it right on the sideline. Steele senses the pressure and he just forces a bad pass and it is intercepted by the defensive back. And as the second half begins, the score is all tied up 7-7 and Steele drops back and fires a perfect bullet right to Kenny in the end zone. And the East Hamilton Tigers take the lead 14-10. Steele senses the pressure and just rolls out of the pocket for a first down and a 10-yard rush. Nguyen runs up the middle for an effective 6-yard rush. And now Steele drops back and he senses the pressure and just releases the ball to Kenny. Kenny dodges the defender and brings it into the end zone for his second receiving touchdown of the day. And it looks like that interception at the end of the second quarter really fired Steele up as he now has thrown 2 passing touchdowns in the third quarter. So we're up 28-21 here in the fourth quarter, and on 3rd and 4, Steele does get sacked, but our defense is able to hold them, and we have the ball now, and the game is essentially over. We just need to run the clock out and protect the ball. And this should be the last play of the game here as we hand it off to Nguyen, and he just runs it up the middle, and the game is over. We are celebrating on the field even though it was a closer game than it should have been, especially against an 0-2 team. But all that matters is that at the end of the day is that we got the victory, and we improved to 2-1. Steele had a decent game with 165 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And now that we're back in the menu, we see that we have been offered a scholarship by UL Monroe, North Texas, and Texas State. Now these 3 teams are interested: the SMU Mustangs, Texas Tech Red Raiders, and the Houston Cougars. And we're going to have to go with Texas Tech here as we have added them to our list of college choices. It is week 4 and we're going to be facing the 0-3 Vikings. It should be an easy victory as we are 2-1 on the season. The main deciding factor will be if Jackson Steele can keep it together today. So, the players take the field and we are ready to play football. Big Spring fails to do anything on their first possession, and on our first play, we just hand it off to Nguyen. Gets a 1-yard rush, but here on 3rd and 9, we fire it, and it is intercepted. Not a good start at all to the game, and as you can see, Jackson Steele is very mad at himself. The Vikings score, and we get the ball back here. We're down 7-0, and we fumble the ball, and the defense falls on it. Not just the game, the start of the game just keeps getting worse, and now we're down 14-0 as the second quarter begins. Make a nice short dump off pass to Kenny, and it's 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, another pass to Kenny up the middle, and he gets a big gain. Now, 4 minutes left, second quarter, 2nd and 7. We throw another interception. And 6 minutes into the game, Jackson Steele already has one fumble and 2 interceptions. And here, Steele just tries to keep it together. He runs up the middle for the first down as we are down 17-0. Drops back in the pocket and fires it to Nguyen wide open, but he drops an easy catch. Next play, it's going to be the exact same thing, and Nguyen drops it again. And 3rd and 10 here, Steele drops back. He senses the pressure and tries to roll out, but he has to take the loss of yards. We get the ball back, 17-0. Steele drops back. And a wide open Kenny is streaking down the sideline. He catches it, and that will be a touchdown. Kenny is just having a great season this year, and he continues to be the leading receiver for Jackson Steele. Just like that, we're right back in it, and we're down 17-7. Nguyen takes the draw play for a nice gain of 7 yards, and on 3rd and 3, he takes the ball again. He just powers it right up the middle and gets the first down. 2nd and 5 here after some penalties, and Nguyen is wide open in the middle, and we hit him for a big chunk of yardage. And with 45 seconds left, we are driving. So it's 3rd and 5 here with 20 seconds to go. We throw it to Weisbecker. He fails to get out of bounds, but he does pick up the first down. And 1st and 10, we roll out of the pocket. We're trying to get rid of the ball, but we cannot, and we have to take the sack. We fail to score as the first half ends, and now we have the ball in the 3rd quarter. We have good field position towards the middle of the field, and we make a few nice passes, and then we see a receiver open, but Kenny cannot make the catch. On 4th and 6, we are going for it. Go for the exact same route, and this time we are not so lucky as the pass is intercepted, and Steele just takes out his anger on the defensive back as he creams him on a tackle. We get the ball back and get sacked back-to-back times, so it's 3rd and 22. We cannot get anything done. They score a touchdown. 24-7, we get the ball back. We are sacked again. It's 3rd and 19, and our offensive line just cannot stop them. Steele senses the pressure and just dumps the ball off to Nguyen. Gets some nice yardage, but fumbles the ball and gives it back to Big Spring. So we have the ball back after Big Spring scores a touchdown. We are down 31-7 with 4 minutes left in the game. 1st and 10, we're in the shotgun. Steele drops back, and he gets sacked again. Drops back again. Finds a wide open receiver on 4th and 12, and that will be a huge gain and put us around the 50-yard line. Another big play to Weisbecker, and we are driving down the field. Could still make a comeback here, but it's not very likely as he just got sacked. Now we'll make another huge pass to Cano, and he's taking it. Could he go all the way? No, he is down inside the 5-yard line of the opponent. 2nd and goal here. We take the snap, and we scramble out, and we just make a beautiful pass, and look at that beautiful diving catch. And we're going to look at it on the replay in slow motion here. Kenny with his 4th touchdown pass in 2 games, makes a beautiful diving catch and lays it out on the line. Here we can see Jackson Steele's stats. Not a bad game, but the 3 interceptions really hurt. So after we score, we're going for it on the extra point, and we fail to convert, so the score is 31-13. We do get the ball back, 31-13. We score another touchdown, and Steele is just on fire to end the game, but unfortunately, it's going to be too little, too late. So we failed to go for the extra point again. And the game ends with the final score of 31-19. The victory goes to Big Spring. We drop down to 2-2 on the season. And Steele, he knows that he blew the game and we should have won that. 352 yards, best he's had all season. 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Interceptions as we have improved from a 1-star to a 2-star quarterback. Now after the game, we have 3 schools that are interested in us. Not very impressive schools. We have the UTSA Roadrunners, New Mexico State Aggies, and New Mexico Lobos. And they're all 1-star schools, but we're just going to add the Lobos to our college choices. And right now the school I really that I'm most interested in would be Texas Tech, and we're 65% of the way, and I'm confident we will get a scholarship from them. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.